everyone, welcome to another video on the Arctic Fox channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about flying machines, what they are, how to build them, and some other stuff about flying machines. So, first of all, for a flying machine, you'll need observers, sticky pistons, and ignore the fact that I took them in the wrong order. And you're gonna need slime blocks and honey blocks. Or like not both, but either. So, flying machines are basically machines that fly on their own. Now, the first thing to think about is that when you're building a flying machine, it needs to either be next to an immovable object, which is, for example, I'm going to take obsidian. Because if you power a piston and you try to move, first of all, if you try to move obsidian, then you can't. See, I'm powering it. And just to prove, wait, it can push normal blocks, see? So, if you want to make this move around in the room, you need to make it out of removable objects. Because then, for example, if I had a piston over here and a slime block here, or a honey block, both work, then this will move. And if, for example, this was a different block, then this will move. So basically what you need to do is either build it in the air, and then it works, or you need to build it next to immovable blocks, which are obsidian, furnaces, droppers, dispensers, pumpkins, and some more things. But basically, there are a lot of options. So to build a simple flying machine, what you want to do is this. First of all, you want to go a bit up, so it doesn't connect to the ground, as I just explained. Then you want to place a piston with an observer, with the face looking away from the piston. So the face needs to be looking down. And as you saw, the piston just fired, which is a good, which means it works. Then you put two slime blocks, and then you put a piston facing down, with an observer looking away from the piston again. So, like this. Then you put two slime blocks here. So now to activate it to go up, what you want to do is place a block under this observer. And now it'll go up forever unless you place an immovable object, and then it stops. So that's the way to stop flying machines. And for example, now let's see, it's over here. So if I wanted to stop, I can just put an obsidian up here, and it'll just stop over here. And to send it back down, all you want to do is place a block on the top observer, and it'll fly down. Now, a bit of a better way, if you're going to use this flying machine a lot, you can just place a fence gate. And both also here. And now when I open the fence gate, flying machine will go down. When I open this one, it goes up. And yeah. So, if you want to build a flying machine out of honey blocks, it'll work exactly the same. So all you want to do, take it up one. And I'm going to build the other direction this time. So now you want to put a piston facing down. Just like that. An observer looking away from it. Just like this. And now you want to put a piston. Then honey. And observer looking away from it, which means like this. And now it will fly just like the other one. There you go. And I'm just gonna add this fence gate here. And here. And now they pretty much work exactly the same. The only difference is that if you'd be on a flying machine like this, and you'd be standing on the slime block, so, let's see, can I launch it? I can't. Wait. So, if you'd be on this flying machine, it'll kind of bounce you, just like that. And for example, if I go down, it will work the same. Whereas with the honey blocks, you stick to it, meaning it won't like push you off. For example, if I want to go down here, then I can stand on it and I won't kind of bounce all around. Now, flying machines work exactly the same if you want to build them vertically. So, what you want to do, you want to build it exactly the same. Just this time, wait. This time you just want to build it basically vertically. So you'll do this, then you'll put your sticky block, then you'll put the piston, you'll put the observer like this, and the slime blocks, and then I'm just gonna make sure that it stops, and now it works exactly the same. The cool thing about these flying machines is that you can actually ride them. Wait. You can ride them. But the thing is, as you just saw, if you try to ride these, they will kind of push you off, so you kind of have to walk with them. Whereas, if I'll swap out the sticky blocks for honey blocks, and then activate this, you'll see that I stick to it, and I can just fly wherever I want. So I'm just going to make this really long, just to show that with honey blocks you don't fall off. You see, if I stand on this, it will push me off. I have to stand on the honey. And then it doesn't push me off. And I can go both directions. Okay, so the only thing to think about, if you want to extend your flying machines, you can. But pistons can only push up to 9 blocks. So for example, if I put 9 blocks, not 9, 12. Pistons can only push 12 blocks. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You'll see the piston can push and pull. But it only pulls 1 block. But now if I add another one, I miscounted. If I get to 12, it can't push. So, and it works the same with sticky blocks. So if, for example, I had 9 honey blocks over here, and then 3 blocks up here, I can't push this. But you'll see if I delete 1 block, it works. And so when you extend your flying machines, you want to be careful. Because if, for example, I'll extend like this, I can keep on putting blocks. But you'll see if I get to a certain amount, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 12. So, and I'm going to do it the same for this side. So you'll see if I try to activate this, then what? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, let me recount this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see if I had another. This is weird. This is strange. Let's see if I had another block. Will it still work? Yeah, here. So I guess I probably miscounted or something. Yeah, so basically, if you get too big, then it won't work. Imagine that I built a super efficient sugarcane farm. And now I want to somehow break the sugarcane, but I don't want to just go by and break it myself each time. So what I can do is I can build a flying machine that will do it for me. So what I need to do, put a piston, then put in an observer, then 2 sticky blocks, a piston, an observer, two sticky blocks, and now let's just make sure it stops. And now, if I launch this, it will break the sugarcane. Now, I probably should have built it 1 layer lower, but that's just to show a concept. So, if you want to make a farm and you want to break, there are a lot of blocks that can be broken by, by pistons and by basically by flying machines. And the other use for them is really travel, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend because traveling on flying machines is very, very slow. But that's an option. So, basically, in summary, flying machines can be very useful. They can go up, they can go over. Pistons cannot push more than 12 blocks. And if you build a vertical flying machine out of honey blocks, instead of the slime blocks, then what will happen is that you could stand on it. If you succeed standing on it, you'll be able to stand on it and you won't fall off. And also, just if you were wondering, you could do a half slime, half honey if you want to. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If it helped you, please leave a like down below. If you already knew it, then I hope you enjoyed the video. And please just subscribe, it really helps me out. And share it with your friends. And comment down below anything I missed. Except for that, I've been the Arctic Fox, and I'm out.